You asked for strength, so God gave you difficulties to overcome. You asked for wisdom, and God gave you problems to solve. You asked for patience, and God gave you frustration to deal with. Probably my favorite quote in this whole world, because it basically entails that everything bad in your life is there for a reason. With everything that's negative, there's a positive outcome for it. And also, nothing is truly negative or positive, it's just the way you look at it. Obviously, that there are some things which are just bad, and there are some things which are good. However, in general, most of the things that you believe are bad, that you perceive in your mind to be bad, are not actually that bad. Obviously, I think my life is pretty tough. It's honestly not that tough at all. Genuinely speaking, I'm blessed. I'm very, very grateful to be in the position that I'm in. But, you know, I'm getting a little bit challenged. And I was thinking, and then I literally thought to myself, fuck, man, I asked for mental strength, and here I am getting challenged. So it's literally what I asked for. You are getting what you asked for. Firstly, whenever something bad does happen, because 98%, this is literally a statistic, 98 point something percent of the things that we imagine to happen, like the bad things that we're worried about constantly, 98% of the things that we imagine don't actually happen. So firstly, you're actually just putting yourself under unneeded stress. There's this diagram which says, do you have a problem, yes or no? And let's say you don't have a problem, well, then it says don't worry. Okay, and then it says, do you have a problem, yes or no? And it says yes. Below that it says, can you solve the problem, yes or no? If you can't solve the problem, then you don't worry. And if you can solve the problem, you don't worry, because you can solve the problem. So all paths lead to not worrying. And that's the first thing, right? Is not worrying so much about things that could potentially happen. Of course, don't be just willy-nilly and accept everything. To be honest, I don't even know that fucking much. I'm 19 and I'm just talking out of my fucking ass right now. But the main point of this video was that quote, which is, you asked for strength and, God gave you challenges to overcome. And it's true, whatever, things that push you mentally or may seem uncomfortable in the moment, there's always something positive to them. Or there's most of the time you can look. I mean, especially, I'm not going to talk about your life, but in my life, in my experience, most of the shit things that I've been through are some of the things that I'm most grateful for, and that they taught me the biggest lessons of my life, and that I'm very aware of them. And then obviously in the moment it sucks, right? But in the long term, I'm grateful that they happened. So if you are slightly frustrated or sad or angry or anxious or depressed or stressed, or you're going through a tough moment, tough things are good, and they make or break you, and it's good to go through tough things in general. Yeah.